Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Vaipo. We're going to be continuing on with the next mission, which is number 3 on the Legacy of the Void campaign. This is it here.
Smith Carax, I have been looking for you.
Artanis, praise the
Your nerve
gods.
cords, they must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come, we must escape this world before time runs out.
Escape? How?
The Spear of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Kor Shakal. Its generators are ancient, but a phase smith of your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Spear of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
Indeed. Come, we must go at once.
Hierarch, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
Alright, so welcome back guys. My name is Vaipo, as I said in the beginning. This mission is going to be basically getting our ship, because this is actually going to be the ship we're going to be using for pretty much the whole game. It's an ancient vessel. Now, on the last episode, if you remember, we did end up losing Zeratul, which is very, very unfortunate, while he was fighting Artanis to remove Artanis's nerve cords. And that's pretty much that. Now, the most important thing. So, activate all the power cells in less than 15 minutes. The Spear of Adun. That's the normal difficulty, and it's a speed mission, basically, if you want to do that achievement. We have the photon cannon and the shield battery here. We're going to jump straight into it, and that's pretty much it. Let's go. So defend your base with photon cannons. If they become damaged, use shield batteries to restore their shields. Let's begin.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Artanis, why do you flee from your salvation?
Celendis, she has fallen under Amon's control. Carax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online.
The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep.
I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
Alright, so this is the first skill from the Spear of Adun that we get. And it's a pretty cool one. Very handy. I won't be using it for very long though, but as you can see...
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the deploy pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding.
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of Creep.
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Intriguing.
Right, so we are probably not going to manage the 15-minute achievement. It is a fairly difficult one to get, but you know, I'm going to give it a go. If I manage it, I manage it. If not, then, well, unfortunately that's not working.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
You require my skills.
My life for iron.
We are one. State thy bidding.
Alright, let's try to get the first area. I'm gonna try to micro a little bit to save my units. And so basically if one gets low, I'm gonna bring it back. Just to get those shields regenerated a little bit.
Blades of iron. You require more Vespine gas.
Oh, another cool thing.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artalis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
Alright, let's take care of these guys.
Kassar, a Templari.
Also, it seems like there's a bit of an optimization issue on this game. And I don't quite understand how it works. It's a very strange one. Because even though I have a GTX 970 and an overclock i7 4790K, I still get an FPS drop. I mean, I'm sitting at 45 FPS right now, which is ridiculous.
Zergling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Base is under attack.
That should hold. Against pretty much anything.
State thy bidding.
You have not enough minerals.
You require
Right,
my skills.
we've got a low amount of units. So we're gonna start moving slowly.
We are one with the shadows.
Now on normal difficulty, the achievement to to warp in 5 units within 10 seconds is very, very easy. Just save up 500 minerals and then just warp in with 2 warp gates. Very, very nice and simple.
Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
Okay, so that's that.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I wonder, can I actually build in here? Oh, I can. Cool.
You require my skills.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself this thing. Then I'm gonna pretty much build a battery there as well, so I can easily recover my units very quickly. Let's do this. Trying to save as many units as possible.
Turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Come on, creep.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
I think I'm gonna just let it sit there, to be honest.
All shall be one. All conflict shall end. We move unseen. Very wise.
Alright, we've got 5 minutes.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
Oh, for Christ's sake again.
Let our enemy know our fury.
We embrace the glory of battle.
We move unseen.
You must construct additional pylons. We embrace the glory of battle. You must construct additional.
I am here.
You have not enough minerals.
Cold is the. I am here in the shadow. Let our enemy know our fury. Very wise.
Run, Zealot!
Unify.
We are
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
very well. For the reckoning.
Oh, well, that's not gonna ever break through, really.
You require my skills.
You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
All life is broken, flawed. It must be reforged.
Actually, there's a third warp gate. Let's get that first.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
We move unseen.
Alright, that's that. Let's get out of here.
Intrigue.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Cold is the void.
And we're under 15 minutes, which is awesome. It's a free achievement.
For now, we are one.
Power transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Let all firstborn free from Amon aboard, Face Smith. We must flee this world. We are to survive.
As you command.
One thing that does annoy me in this game is that they don't seem to make things very proportional. I mean, that ship was supposed to be absolutely ginormous, but at the end of the day, it was like the size of 3 Nexuses. Nexi. Yeah, I think so. Right, so just got 2 achievements. One of them is the 15-minute one, which is awesome. Let's jump straight into the next mission. This is going to be where we actually have the Spear of Adun. So there you go, the ship in all of its might and glory. By Protoss standards, this thing is like outdated, old, and not so much piece of junk, but old. By human standards, that's like, oh my god! I've never seen something that advanced.
and last of the 3 great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. though it pains me greatly. I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Alright, so we get two choices. We get Korhal and we get Shakuras. Korhal gives us
Ire is
Immortals.
lost once more.
Shakuras, and I will listen to those again, don't worry,
Nerazim
gives us
Shakuras
Dark Templar and
ritually sever their
Kaidaran
connection
Monolith.
to the Kala.
Now, this is actually what I'm going to do.
Because of
So,
this,
stop a second. So, Dark Templars and Kaidaran Monolith is what we get here. Now, I will go ahead and do this mission first, so let's do that.
Ire lost once more. My grand vision of reclamation left in ruins. I have failed my people. This must not stand. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Alright, so... yeah, so we're going to do all of the conversations, and in this I'm actually going to be doing pretty much every part of the... of all the lore as much as possible. So first thing we're going to do is there's a conversation on the communicator.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Alright, so Karax?
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other faith smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Khala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Alright, let's have a quick look at the War Council before we continue with the next mission.
A preserver, released from stasis.
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the Khala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Khala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here. The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch.
Alright, so we get another conversation with her. Let's do that.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Khala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Khala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Alright, so assembly panel. Let's see what we get here.
The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category. Now you may choose one of the 2 factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change. Many battles await you, Hierarch. Choose a faction and lead them to glory.
Right, so Zealots. These guys got Charge and they got Whirlwind, as you can see. They're very good against Zerglings.
The Shadow Guard waits.
And we got the Centurion, which have a Shadow Charge again, and they have Dark Coil, which is a stun. I will be using these guys, and reason for that is actually not to do with the stun itself. It's to do with the fact that this Whirlwind means that they have a 2-handed weapon, which means they attack only once. I don't like this. They do less damage, so I'm going to stick with Centurions at the moment. Now we have Stalkers and we have Dragoons. Now Dragoons have 2 abilities instead of 1, so Blink is the usual one, and Phase Reactors, so every time they blink they regenerate 40. shields, which I think is absolutely absurdly overpowered, so I will stick with that. Dragoon, by the way, they are slower, they are the same health as far as I'm aware, but they attack further and they attack more powerful. So the Stalkers, I think, do 15 damage if I'm not mistaken. These guys do 25. So they do have, they do have a bit more damage than Stalkers. I didn't really find that much use for them simply because they're just too slow. I like the blink of the Stalkers. It just seems very, very useful to me. So I'm actually going to end it here, guys. I do apologize for ending it so briefly. I will continue with the next mission, which is going to be, well, I'll let you and let you see and let you wait and see until then, and that's pretty much that. So please, if you liked the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.